fair watcher of this video. You are going to come along on a journey with me as I embark on a great mission to figure out how the hell to make a video game without going to college. Let's get this shit. Here we are back in Blender, and there's already an issue. Where the hell did the texture go? I don't know. Turns out the texture is saved separately from the model, which, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to make it like a whole thing or not, but like, I don't know. It's just, that's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Now, what am I supposed to do this episode? Well, this episode, my goal is to give this man, this beautiful, beautiful creature, a skeleton. And that is exactly what we're going to do as soon as I get rid of these ugly, nasty little markings on his beak. We're just gonna say this is a duck. This is gonna be the prototype fucking creature that we're making, right? This is the prototype, alright? With time, I'll get better, hopefully. Before I start this whole thing with the skeleton, I really need you guys to understand the struggle I went through to figure out how to close this window. I'm just gonna let this play out. That took about 5 minutes of real time. Like, it took me 5 minutes to figure out how to close that shit, but here we are. Right now, I'm trying to get the center of mass to be down at the feet instead of right there. So, unfortunately for me and my dumb self, I was not in the right mode. I was in edit mode when I needed to be in object mode. So it took me a second to figure out what's going on here. Now, with all that out the way, let's finally do the damn skeleton. When I like see these things and like I see how this shit works, it makes you wonder, like, with all these AAA games, like, damn, there's a lot of shit that goes into this, you know what I mean? Like think of Kratos from God of War and like how highly detailed his model is, and then like think of the amount of like everything in here. Like, it's insane. Like, it's crazy, it really is. 'Cause it's like, all this is basically the same shit, right? Like, it's all done the same, doesn't matter if it's low poly or high poly. It's all boiled down to the basic things, I would assume. So, like, seeing, like, myself doing this, like, in the edit, while I'm, like, watching this and commentating over it, it's, like, really interesting to think that, like, there's a lot of people out there who are making really high-end models for these giant corporations, and, like, just how much work would go into that shit. It's, like, it blows my mind, it really does. This is like, it puts a perspective on it, because it's like, damn, this is kind of this is like a form of art, you know? It really is a form of art. I'm just like dying thinking like, oh my god, I gotta do so much stuff after this, like coding, music, sequences, all this bullshit, animation. Woo! It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a journey of a lifetime. You only live once, right? Anyways. This is the thing right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be catching you all in the next video. Later.